The battlefield was already silent before the sun rose. No cries, no crows. Just thousands of footprints burned into the dirt, all facing the same direction, as if an army had marched straight into the light and never come back. They called her Areth, the sun goddess who shows truth. When the Northern War dragged on for decades, generals prayed for victory. Areth answered. Her priests proclaimed a divine command. Those who wish to see truth must abandon sight. The chosen warriors obeyed without hesitation. On the temple steps, beneath a blinding noon sun, they burned their eyes with heated gold discs. Blood ran. Screams echoed. The sun did not blink. When the soldiers rose again, they did not stumble. They marched perfectly. Their eyes had sealed shut, skin fused, smooth and waxy, marked only by thin black scars. But their heads tilted as if tracking movement. Beneath their helmets, their faces were unnaturally calm, mouths stretched into faint, peaceful smiles. They won every battle. Enemies fell before blades swung. Arrows curved midair to miss them. At night, the blind soldiers stood facing east, unmoving, whispering prayers directly to the sky. Then the war ended. The generals ordered the army home. They did not turn around. At dawn, the earth began to glow. Areth descended. She filled the sky, vast, radiant, and wrong. Her body burned like molten gold. Her skin cracked with blazing seams that leaked fire instead of blood. Where her face should have been was a perfect circle of light, too bright to see into, ringed by dozens of twitching, half-formed eyes that opened and closed within the glow. Her voice came like heat through bone. "You have seen truth," she said. "Now you will carry it." The blind army began to move again, but this time, they marched toward the cities. Where they passed, shadows burned into walls. People who looked directly at them felt their vision blister, seeing flashes of impossible sunlight, endless horizons, and something vast staring back through the sky. Those who survived clawed their own eyes out, screaming that darkness was mercy. Up close, the soldiers were worse. Cracks spread across their sealed eyes, glowing from within. Light poured out in thin beams, scanning everything they faced. Anyone caught in that gaze froze, skin blistering, eyes boiling dry without flame. The priests begged Areth to stop. She lowered herself closer. "Truth is not meant to be unseen," she replied. When the last city fell, the army halted at the edge of the desert. The soldiers stood in perfect rows, facing the sun. One by one, their heads tilted upward. Their sealed eyes opened, and from them poured sunlight so bright the world went white. Today, travelers avoid that desert. At noon, the ground still glows faintly. And sometimes, when the sun is too bright to bear, people swear they can see silhouettes standing inside it, an army that never needed eyes to watch us.